What's going on, everybody? It is ya boy, Greg Peters with the Car Passion Channel, and today I just want to go for a drive and do some street pulls. What do you say we go have some fun? The car is dialed, let's fire it up. Alright, so we are on full E85. We are at full boost, full power. As fast as she goes, ladies and gentlemen. And we got some things to talk about. As well as some scraping to do. There's the chatter of that 6-puck. Oh my god, it is really broken in now. Alright, so in the last couple of weeks, a ton of things have happened with the Miata, as you've seen from the last few videos. So we got the ZF transmission conversion. You saw I just did the Getrag differential conversion. That's the Getrag G80 LSD that comes in many popular GM and Cadillac vehicles. We got the ACT 6-puck clutch, which is now rated for 511 foot-pounds of torque. I do not think I'm going to be slipping that thing. But the biggest news of the week is the vibration. The vibration is gone. I cannot tell you how happy I was the first time I took the car to 90 miles an hour and it was completely smooth. You guys know, well, you guys know like a fraction of what I've been through just in the last few videos you've seen. But it's been almost a year and a half of swapping parts and troubleshooting and just a crazy amount of time and labor. I can't even say in a couple sentences how much work I've put in to try to figure out this driveline vibration. And it is finally fixed. I am so happy. It was bad, you guys. My mental state was not good with this car. Each night I was just thinking, if the next step doesn't solve or at least improve this problem, I'm ready to part the car out. I'm ready to return it completely stock, get rid of it, and just start a new project. That was the level of frustration that I was at. And it appears we are all good now. Cold tires. So let's talk about real quick what exactly changed with the diff swap. Obviously the differential itself, so people are probably going to say, oh well, the diff was your problem. But I swapped in 2 known good Miata differentials with both Delrin bushings and stock bushings. Torque on the pinion checked, pinion bearing checked, pinion damper checked, everything checked. The drive shaft, length and harmonics and things like that, it's possible, but the drive shaft used with the Getrag swap is the same exact shaft, it's just 2 inches shorter. So if it really was a critical speed issue with the shaft, that vibration should have just been pushed up to, instead of 85 miles per hour, right around 100 miles per hour. And I've taken it well beyond that and there's no problem. So the only other thing that's changed really is the way that the differential is mounted. But like, why? Like, it was on bushings before and the diff is still mounted on bushings. I can't really say for sure what the exact problem was, but it doesn't really matter now, right? Because it's fixed and we out here and we're gonna go do some pulls. Oh my God, this thing is fast. By the way, that was a full throttle flat shift 3.4. And you might have been able to hear in the video that the clutch held 100% super solid. That, oh my God, that felt incredibly fast. There's traffic everywhere right now. It's a horrible time for driving, but I'm gonna see if I can get another one of those for you guys. Up to like 70 miles an hour. I gotta get some tires on this thing. Oh, that is incredible. That was a 2-3 flat shift, spinning the entire third gear, and then going into fourth. I wish I could have each and every one of you just in this passenger seat to feel what that feels like. I know this is just kind of like shoddy GoPro footage in the dark, but I wanted to give you guys something. I mean, this is a pivotal moment here on Car Passion. The Miata is actually pretty dialed. I hope you guys did enjoy these few pulls that I was able to go out and get. The car is just, it feels incredibly fast. Even though it's making the same amount of power that it was before, just being able to do full throttle flat shifts and have the clutch instantly hook. I mean, as soon as I drop my foot off the clutch pedal, it instantly hooks. The clutch is night and day difference. The car feels and is so much faster. And when I get the Nankang AR1s put on this thing, it's gonna hook way better. It's a way stickier tire. And this thing is going to be just wild. I cannot wait to finally do some real performance driving in this car, and I'm just stoked. It's turning out to be exactly what I wanted. It's been worth the work, even though it's been just crazy issue after issue, and I still got a lot of little things to solve, but this is just incredible. So you guys that have followed this journey, you know the work that I put in on this car to get it to where it is, and to try to build the ultimate street car Miata. And I think it's getting there. I think it is really getting there. I don't know if it's coming through in the video, but you might be able to hear a little bit of rubbing and knocking. That's just the exhaust. It doesn't really fit that well with, now I have the transmission and the diff swap, and the exhaust was designed around a stock transmission and diff, so it's rubbing on the axle a little bit, and it's knocking on one of the seatbelt bosses in the tunnel, so it's kind of just like banging around, making some noise, but those are all easy fixes. I gotta get the exhaust kind of reworked and raised up a little bit so it doesn't scrape so much, but it's just little things. Now that the main problem is fixed, I'm so excited to I was just able to take the car out and just enjoy it. So again, you guys that have stuck with me through all this, thank you. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to slap a like on it, hit that subscribe button if you are new, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out. Freaking love this car, man.
Yeah.